Hey guys, just going over, call it unboxing, but going over a gun I kind of have. It's the M1A from Springfield. Just wanted to go over it real quick. First off, comes in this really awesome bag. Here, I'll show you the bag pretty well here. Be easier if I take the gun out and then show you the bag. Let's take this baby out. Anyway, here's the bag it comes in, or duffel bag, or whatever you want to call it. It's the M1A on there, Springfield Armory. You can put, has room for some extra magazines in here. Go. Right now I have, well, it has the lock, but whatever. I have newly acquired stripper clips, which are really cool. Once I learned I could use stripper clips with the gun, of course I geeked out. I get a few. I only have one magazine, so these will come in handy. Really cool. Anyway, really cool package. Makes you feel like you're getting something of quality for a gun that's not like off the charts expensive. Looks like a patch, like a Springfield Army patch. And then it comes with this really cool, is this it? I don't know if this is the, this really cool instruction manual, I think. And this is a bunch of crap. Oh well, another like patch kind of thing. I thought it came with this like really cool instruction manual. Like kind of an old school one. I don't know where that one went. I might have it somewhere else. Or maybe I never got it. So you get a whole bunch of mags in there. Anyway, really cool. So I guess I got the stripper mags. I'll show you how these work. Somewhat. So I kind of loaded up the gun with everything I wanted from it to get for it. So here it is. First off, your choice of getting this in like the wood stock, or you can get in the polymer stock. It's more, I think probably polymer stock's probably a little bit lighter. And then, you get, it's kind of like more durable, right? But, me, I like my poly stocks and all that stuff. But whenever I kind of just got this to get the wood stock, and then I kind of saw the poly stock and I was like, oh, that looks cool. There's a couple out there, like a Sage, I think, Dynamics stock that people love and this and that. So I went downstairs and I looked at this thing. I was like, you know what? I don't think I could take it down to the wood stock. I think the wood stock is where it's at for this gun for me. One of the downsides to the wood stock is not much padding here in the back. But just really cool. This thing, flips up like that. And I think, it's heavy. Is there a compartment? Yeah, there's a compartment back here. You can see how much I mess with this thing. It's a hinge, so there's a compartment. There's a compartment back here. Man, you're embarrassing me. Anyway, I think it'd be that hard to open up. But I believe there's a compartment back here you can mess around with. But yeah, there's not much shoulder protection here either. It's not very padded. When I was getting the Scout version, so I have a Scout scope on there. I was thinking about not putting any scope and just shooting with these awesome looking, like, these irons. Protected with his two shields here on either side. Just very old school, adjustable. And the front irons pretty cool, but I put a scope on it, a scout scope on it anyway. I can see taking it off and just shooting it without, though, and just having some fun. Yeah, so you have there's your safety right there, and your magazine. Of course, the magazine's like a rock and lock kind of magazine. Cleared it for you. And I got the Springfield bipod on there. Pretty cool. It's more like an old school, authentic kind of looking bipod. I don't think it locks. So that's the only thing. I have to mess around with it. I don't think this locks. I think it moves no matter what. That's an interesting thing. But yeah, I don't know. I really figured that one out. Try looking at it. It doesn't look like anything that locks this in place. So that's different. Yeah, I'm just being stupid. But yeah, this is adjustable too, which is really cool. You really get it pretty high up there. Let me know if you have this one and you know you can lock it in place. But yeah, you get it pretty high. It's pretty cool. I like it. I just wish I could lock this part. There's a screw here. But I don't think it's for that. I'll screw around with it a little bit. Anyway, also got a sling, green sling for it. You definitely want to have a sling for this gun because it's so heavy. Let's see if I get this back. I messed with it earlier, and there we go. Kind of like an AK, thing we get the rocket in there. I was really excited to get this one, M1A. It's kind of a classic gun. And then, if you can see this top piece here, that's where you put the... I think it actually comes... This part can come off. It's like a separate piece. So yeah, that's where you can load the stripper clips. So you have to have... I think you have to have the mag in there. Right, so let's say you go to empty and you're shooting. And then you can put the stripper clip in. It's made right here to fit in there, and you just push it in and you can load it up again. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. I was looking to see if you could put stripper clips on there because I saw someone display it with a stripper clip and kind of got the idea in my head that you can. And you just push these in like that, and you can reload. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. I guess I haven't really shot this gun yet. I haven't shot a lot of my rifles, honestly. Because the range I have doesn't let you shoot rifles, so it's stupid. But anyway, a pretty cool gun. If you have one and you got something to tell me about it, let me know. Anything interesting that I'm missing out on. Yeah, pretty awesome gun. I had trouble with the safety too. Pretty easy to release the safety. It was kind of weird to lock it back in. Like, now I can't lock it in, right? So to use the safety guy, I think you pull the trigger, right? But now I want to drop this here. Fire, then safety, nope. So I kind of have to pull it back. And the safety still won't lock in. I don't know. If I put this mag in, because I don't know much about this gun. If I pull this back, hold it, still can't use the safety. I'm just learning about the gun. Still can't use the safety. There, now I can put the safety on. But right there. It's weird. I don't know. If it's supposed to be like that, now the safety's on. No. Who knows? Got some stuff to learn about it. I'm not going to pretend like I know everything. Or much. Anyway, there you go. Springfield M1A. in 308. So thanks. Have a good one.